And so God speaks to the prophet Amos. Now here's the thing, prophets, their job is to see the world as God sees it. And when God looked at Jeroboam's kingdom, God didn't see a nice, fancy, successful kingdom, but God saw a kingdom ready to crumble. And so God gave Amos a vision. He gave Amos a vision of a plumb line. How many of you have seen one of these before? Yeah. I've seen them, but only because I read about them in the Bible. I can't say I've ever actually used one. But a plumb line is an ancient tool that's used to determine whether a vertical wall is standing straight vertically. And so you hang the plumb line at the top of the wall, and you can determine based on the reference point of the plumb line whether the wall is leaning out or leaning in or whether it's straight vertical, whether it's plumb. Now here's the thing about a plumb line. It'll tell you the truth. You can look at a wall 1,000 ways and say that wall's vertical, but if the plumb line says it's not, it's not. That wall can be as fancy a wall as you've ever seen. It can be beautiful stone pointing. But if that wall is not plumb, what do you think happens to it? Eventually, it topples. And God said to the prophet Amos, he said, Amos, I am holding up a plumb line against my people Israel, against the kingdom of Jeroboam. And guess what? It's not plumb. And if Jeroboam isn't willing to face the facts, then the day is going to come when he is going to die by the sword, and his entire kingdom is going to crumble, and his people will be exiled.